Is Call of Duty Zombies actually dying? Because if you've been playing zombies for a long time, you can feel it. Something just isn't the same anymore. And it's not just nostalgia either. There's actually been a real shift in how zombies feels, how it plays, and how people interact with it. So in this video, I want to really break down what's going on with COD Zombies and answer the real question. What made zombies special? Back then, zombies wasn't just another mode you played for a little bit. It actually felt like its own game inside of Call of Duty. When a new map dropped, it wasn't just content, it was an event. People were excited. You had YouTubers streaming for hours trying to solve Easter eggs, you had friends staying up late trying to get high rounds, and every map had something unique about it. Maps like Kino der Toten, Origins, Mob of the Dead. They didn't just look different, they felt different. But over time, things started to change. Zombies slowly started moving away from what made it special. Instead of focusing on atmosphere and creativity, it started to feel more focused on systems and mechanics. And that's not always a bad thing, but in this case, it kind of took away from the experience. Because instead of feeling immersed in a map, you start to feel like you're just playing through a system. And that's a big difference. And even the gameplay itself, it's still zombies, but it doesn't feel as intense or rewarding. Back then, surviving felt harder. Getting to high rounds actually meant something. Now, it feels easier in a lot of ways, and because of that, it's less satisfying. Like, yeah, you can still have fun, but it doesn't give you the same adrenaline or excitement. And one of the biggest signs that something is off is the hype. Zombies used to have crazy hype. Every new map was a big deal. Now, a new map drops. People play it for a few days, and then it kind of just fades away. And that says a lot, because if people aren't sticking around, that means something isn't hitting the same anymore. And then you've got Easter eggs. Back then, Easter eggs felt like something huge. They were hard, mysterious, and actually rewarding. Now they feel more like a checklist, something you just go through once and that's it. And when that happens, you lose replay value. Just like my other video, same thing, because once you've done everything, there's not much pulling you back in. So is zombies actually dying? I don't think it's completely dead. There's still a player base. There are still people who enjoy it, but I do think it's slowly losing its identity. And that's the real problem. Because once a game mode loses what makes it unique, it starts to feel replaceable. And honestly, I think zombies could come back, but it would take going back to what made it special. More unique maps, more atmosphere, more challenge, and less focus on just pushing out content. Because at the end of the day, that's what people actually want. So yeah, I don't think zombies is completely dead, but it's definitely not where it used to be. And if things don't change, it might actually get there. But I want to know what you think. Do you think COD Zombies is dying, or do you think it still has a future? Please let me know in the comments, like and subscribe.